Hello and welcome to Velocity Live. Today we're going to have stories on Target, Kroger, Tesco, Aldi, and a lot more. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Velocity Week Live. I can't even get it out today. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Velocity This Week Live.
We're live.
Yep, well, this is a real deal. Our goal is to be your go-to source for all things private brand, private label, or as we prefer to call retailer-owned brands, because after all, they are brands that retailers own.
Yeah, and I'm Laraine Durham, married to this guy, Christopher Durham. I'm also VP of Marketing and Events at the Velocity Institute.
And as she said, I'm Christopher Durham, president of the Velocity Institute. We're here to keep you up to date on all the latest trends, news, and updates in the private brand industry. Today is Wednesday, June 26th, and this is actually our third episode being live on LinkedIn and YouTube. And this is what we do now every week. We continue to bring you the freshest private brand news and insights, whether you want them or not, honestly. So if you're out there watching, leave a comment.
Right. I mean, every week we'll cover breaking news where you can get the scoop on the latest developments and innovations. Hand me the scroller.
Oh, so happy to do that. There you go.
We'll also cover industry insights so you can hear expert opinions and analyses on industry trends, challenges, and opportunities. And upcoming events. Stay in the know about our upcoming events at the Velocity Institute. Christopher?
Absolutely. So as I said, we will be here every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And when I say here, I actually mean whether you're watching, you might be watching this on LinkedIn. It actually goes out both through my personal account, Christopher Durham, as well as through the Velocity Institute account. So you might be seeing it on either one of those, or you can watch it live on YouTube. It will actually be available afterwards on YouTube, so you can come back to our YouTube channel and watch it as well.
Watch it again and again if you'd like.
Yeah, watch it again
and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for YouTube so you never miss an episode.
So make sure while you're here, join the conversation, leave comments, talk to us. We are more than happy to stop the news that we're doing and say hello to you, answer a question, anything that you've got going on out there. So we've taken to kind of doing our first thing, which is really a few private brand picks, what's in the market, what cool things I have just happen to have sitting in my office, you name it. Laraine, do you want to show what you have?
Yes, I do. So yesterday I went college shopping with my baby. My baby's going to college. And we went to CVS. So Mike Weir from CVS was telling us about his new private brand Well Market at CVS, and we were shopping and I saw them and I said, ooh, I need to try these. Plus they were on sale. I think they were 2 for $8, and you might have even gotten some extra care bucks back with these. I can't remember. So here's the peanuts, the chocolate dip peanuts. They're delicious. As you can see, I've already ripped into them. And this one is the lightly dipped nut trio with pistachios, almonds, and cashews. So at my particular local CVS in Huntersville, North Carolina, there weren't a whole lot of choices for these. There were only a couple ones in. They were still basically marking down the old private brand. So I did pick up some deals on that. So I am a private brand shopper. We shop private brands. We use private brands in our house.
Absolutely.
My children know to look for the private brands. So yeah, we're all about them here.
And so you mentioned Mike had told us about that.
He did.
When did you hear this?
Tell us about at our Velocity conference this past May. I shouldn't eat while we're on the air, I guess. No, but we had our conference in May, our Velocity Institute Expo and
conference.
Mm-hmm. It was this past May in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we had speakers from various retailers, including Mike from CVS. We had SVP from Target. We had people from
Fresh Market.
Sorry, my mind went blank there.
Giant.
All kinds of places. And so a lot of times people will come to our conferences and tell us what's new, what they're working on, what they're doing, and kind of give us maybe some, not inside information, but a preview of what's coming or what is hitting stores.
So Mike,
at
who's the
time.
VP at CVS, actually presented basically the entire brand and the strategy a few days before they launched it in New York at a pop-up. So that was pretty cool. And then they jetted off to New York to launch the brand. And now if you haven't seen it in store, it's a huge shift for them because they had, gosh, what must have been a 20-year-old brand called Gold Emblem out there.
Yeah, and the Gold Emblem was just looking a little tired.
Well, and
Needed an update, so I'm glad it got it.
And Mike will tell you, and he did, that they've gone back and reevaluated all of the quality, and they've looked at all the products to make sure they fit into their health and wellness strategy. So, Well Market's an exciting thing. We're delighted to be able to feature it. And if you haven't been to the event in Charlotte, please do, because if you ever wanted to get that, those insights that are going to help you close a pitch, this is the place to do it, because the retailers are there telling you what they have to do. So for those of you who have paid attention to Velocity Institute or myself, gosh, I've been doing this now for almost 20 years.
I know.
A couple of years ago, I wrote a book called Vanguard Vintage Original, which was a coffee table book of the vintage packaging collection of private brands that I have. So you're gonna have to zoom in. So I thought, my arm's a little longer than yours. So I thought, since Laraine was featuring CVS, we'd go all the way back, glass jar vitamins to CVS. This is a 50 milligram vitamin B12 pack.
Do we know what year that's from?
Not really.
I mean, it probably is within our lifetime, I would guess.
Late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah.
They were, the distribution clause is still consumer value stores. If you didn't know what CVS stood for.
I
it's
never
consumer
knew
value
that.
stores.
Consumer value stores?
Probably if we talked to somebody at CVS, we could figure that out.
Yeah.
And then.
And I'm a CVS shopper. Like, I do the extra care bucks. I've got my discounts. I do the coupons. I'm a CVS shopper.
So anyway, so cool. I have a couple hundred packs sitting on my shelves in my office. Then I thought I'd pop one up. For those of you who don't know, Macy's early on was really a dry goods store that sold everything. So pre-modern grocery store. So this is actually a similar bottle, but much, much older.
What does that say? Read it for me.
It says...
Citronella?
Yeah, it is citronella oil from RH Macy & Co. New York. You see the red star that they use as the logo is there, too. And this is very, very early on.
Do people drink citronella?
No, they don't.
It's like oil, right?
Yeah, it's an oil.
Doesn't it repel like bugs?
Bugs and so forth, absolutely. So RH Macy & Co. impressed in the glass. Pretty cool pack. And this is early 1900s at best. Super cool product, but I mean, they sold everything. I've got all kinds of Macy's beauty products, and I've got an old whiskey jug and all kinds of crazy things.
Nice.
So yeah, we love to kind of showcase some of the new, some of the old. If you've got stuff you'd love us to see, we'd be happy to see it. So first story up, and this has been all over the news. Target announces a major leadership change. On June 25th, Target announced significant updates to its leadership team effective July 7th. So let's break it down a little bit. What does this mean for the retail giant and how it might impact retailer-owned and private brands' growth and development? Well, here's what you need to know. Christina Hennington, here she is, currently the Chief Growth Officer. Christina will now be Target's Chief Strategy and Growth Officer. She'll focus on keeping Target's strategy consumer-centric and future-focused, and play a key role in modernizing operations, including using tech and AI to enhance the shopping experience.
So she got a bigger role.
It's hard to say.
Well, she was the Chief Growth Officer. Now she's
the Chief Strategy
and Growth Officer. So congratulations, you're doing such a great job.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's growth or whether it's just the areas
shifting.
Yeah, I don't. Because I mean, at that level, basically they're reporting to the CEO. So it's hard to say. Christina, we'd love to have you on. We could ask you about it.
Christina.
Up next, Rick Gomez, who has been around for years, is moving from his role as Chief Food Essentials and Beauty Officer. Rick will become the Chief Commercial Officer. So I do think that is a move up, and he got a bigger role there. He'll oversee Target's entire merchandising business, ensuring the retailer meets evolving consumer needs with agility and speed. Gomez led the team that grew and developed Target-owned brands, including Good and Gather and Favorite Day. So he's been intimately involved in the private brand business. Then we have Lisa Roth. So in early 2025, Target's current CMO will become the chief merchandising officer of food essentials and beauty. So the current CMO takes Rick Gomez's job. Until then, she will continue her great work as CMO while Target searches for her successor. So they're looking for a new chief marketing officer, and Lisa gets Rick's old job.
She's going to be the chief merchandising officer of food essentials and beauty. Wow, that's huge. That's like half the store.
It's a big job. And I mean, this change comes as they've recently reported their Q1 numbers. And although they weren't a tragedy, they weren't great. The market wasn't too happy with them. And so we have to ask, what does all this mean for retailer-owned brands with strong leaders like Christina, Rick, and Lisa at the helm? Target will continue to do really well and focus on innovation and growth in private brands. I don't think it's any surprise to anybody. This could mean more opportunities for unique product offerings and partnerships that enhance brand loyalty and consumer satisfaction. The leadership changes are part of Target's broader strategy to ensure long-term success. It's what we do, right?
Right.
If you want to know more about that, I've actually just posted the VP that spoke at the conference in Charlotte in May, and I had a great fireside chat, and he gave us a peek on behind the scenes in private brand strategy. And it's actually available on the YouTube site today, so you can go check it out. Story number 2. Laraine.
That's talking about Kroger. So last week, Kroger reported its first quarter 2024 results, showcasing a mixed performance. Total company sales for the quarter reached $45.3 billion, a slight increase from $45.2 billion in the same period last year. Identical sales, excluding fuel, rose by 0.5%, illustrating modest growth in core business areas. The company also reported an operating profit of $1,294 million, down from $1,470 million.
Yeah, that's right.
There's so many zeros here. In the first quarter of 2023, earnings per share (EPS) stood at $1.29, slightly lower than the $1.32 reported in the previous year. Kroger's digital sales grew by more than 8%, with delivery and pickup services combining for double-digit growth. The retailer also noted an increase in total households, loyal households, and customer visits, indicating a solid customer base. However, the FIFO gross margin rate decreased by 7 basis points, primarily due to lower pharmacy margins and increased price investments, partially offset by a favorable product mix, reflecting the margin performance of the $30 billion Kroger-owned brands portfolio. Speaking about the results, Chairman and CEO Rodney McMullen said, Kroger is off to a solid start in 2024, led by better-than-expected performance of our grocery business. Kroger is delivering exceptional values at a time when many customers need it more than ever by providing affordable prices with personalized promotions. We appreciate our associates who are elevating the customer experience and improving store execution. Together, this is growing households and increasing customer visits. The long-term investments we have made to strengthen and diversify our model enables us to manage economic cycles and gives us the confidence to deliver on our full-year outlook. By delivering value for customers and investing in our associates, Kroger remains well-positioned to generate attractive and sustainable returns for our shareholders. In the first quarter of 2024, Kroger introduced 346 new private brand items, whoop, whoop, a testament to their commitment to innovation. Kroger also launched a new brand, Field & Vine, which offers high-quality, regionally grown berries, further expanding their product portfolio and catering to diverse customer preferences. They also completed brand redesigns in Abound and Pet Pride and rolled out new Simple Truth packaging. Everybody loves Simple Truth.
Yep.
So that's interesting. They're still very committed to their private brands. They seem to be making them some money.
And it was a challenging quarter.
So I liked the part where they said, I think it was 8% online, and pickup.
Mm-hmm.
So I see a lot of that happening in our neighborhood. More and more families are turning to buying your groceries online, then driving over there and just picking them up. It's quick, it's easy, especially if you buy the same things.
Yeah, I'm not ever going to do that.
Christopher Durham will never do that.
Nope.
I've done that, in times when we're crunched for for, with kids and
I love
doing
a
stuff.
grocery store. I want to go walk. I want to go look. I
Yeah.
want to.
Christopher loves grocery
If you
store.
only shop online, you never find the new stuff. They haven't figured that out yet. You never find the cool stuff.
I mean, I think you do have to. I don't like somebody else picking out my produce. They've got a new berries line. That's kind of interesting. I'd like to go in there and see what that looks like.
But I mean, they always have some kind of new fruit, some kind of new whatever you wouldn't see if you shopped online. So
Right.
it's
growing.
I'm not an online grocery shopper. That's not my thing. Next story up is about Tesco avocados. Kind of crazy.
Oh, this was kind of
this is fun.
Weird one.
So it's private brand news, of course, and it's all the way from across the pond from Tesco. They're making some eco-friendly changes that shoppers will notice the next time they pick up their favorite fruit. Laser-etched avocados, so you can see them there. So interestingly, as many challenges sustainability-wise as the U.S. has, and Europe seems to be so far ahead. Very often in Europe, the individual fruit is wrapped in plastic, and it always kind of blows my mind. I don't kind of get it. So they're working through some other ways to do this. So in this case, it's laser etched avocados. Unlike the usual barcode stickers on extra large avocados, Tesco is testing out laser etching. You can see it on the avocado there. They're using high powered lasers to tattoo the avocados with all the info you need. This could save nearly 1 million plastic stickers a year. Tesco avocado buyer. Let's see. There she is. Lisa Gilby said.
I wonder if that's all she buys is avocados.
I'm sure she buys other things. I'm sure it's a bigger category. We're excited to reduce plastic waste with these innovative laser etched avocados. We can't wait to hear what our customers think. And of course, there's new packaging as well, so you can see the cardboard wrap there for two of the most popular avocado lines. Tesco is swapping out plastic trays. They call them punnets for recycled cardboard containers. This move alone could save up to 25 million pieces of plastic annually.
Why do they have to be in the paper?
Every country does it slightly differently. Huh. Tesco sells nearly 70 million avocados a year, and demand has jumped by 15% just in the last year. They're testing these changes in about 270 stores in the southeastern part of England. And if customers love it, of course, they'll roll out to Tesco stores, nationwide in the UK. So what do you think?
Avocados are a touchy thing to buy. And when I say that, I mean, like, you want to buy them. They're going to go ripe at 2:00 on a Tuesday for 20 minutes. And if you miss your window of opportunity to eat it, then they turn to mush. Like, I feel like it's really hard to gauge the lifespan of the avocado. So I wonder if this laser is like affecting
that's
the flesh on the inside.
It's super cool technology, and I can see it being applied to other things.
But if they're already in this paper wrapper, why are they going to be laser etched? Like, why?
Well, I think they're selling them individually, and then there's 2 packs.
The laser etched is individually, and then you can buy them in a.
But I mean, how we do it here in the U.S. is there's no stickers on these at all generally.
Sometimes there are.
Sometimes there is, but often it's a book of pictures and the girl or whoever's doing it punches in a code.
Yeah, I mean, when you go to a grocery store that has more than one kind of avocado, so some are from Mexico, some are from.
I think most are from Mexico.
But sometimes you'll see some from different places, and they're different prices or look different or something.
So it's interesting. I don't know how this impacts the ripeness, the lifespan.
That would be my question.
So much of this is very bruisable. I don't really know, but it's a cool innovation. So bravo, love to see it. Up next.
That's the last one.
Yep.
My favorite grocery store, Aldi. Summer barbecues are getting a delicious upgrade as Aldi teams up with expert grill masters to bring perfectly grilled meat and seafood to backyards across America. Through July 2nd, Aldi shoppers can enjoy the chance to have their fresh meat and seafood prepared to perfection by a professional grill master, ensuring a memorable culinary experience. This initiative, aimed at preventing overcooked meat disasters, offers hundreds of shoppers who purchase fresh Aldi meat or seafood through DoorDash the opportunity to win a $250 credit toward a private chef service. This credit can be used to schedule a backyard grill master experience at a future date, providing a premium grilling service and the assurance of perfectly cooked meat and seafood. Here's a quote. At Aldi, we have everything shoppers need for their next backyard barbecue, including a top-tier selection of meat and seafood, said Scott Patton, VP of National Buying at Aldi. By giving our shoppers access to expert grill masters, we're highlighting our offerings to show that our premium assortment, from USDA choice steak to cedar plank salmon, delivers on quality. Shoppers interested in having a grill master elevate their summer barbecue can enter for a chance to win. Start by opening the DoorDash app and selecting the Aldi logo. Tap on the Aldi Grill Master banner to browse fresh meat and seafood products. Next, add any Aldi private brand fresh meat or seafood to your cart and use the promo code GRILLMASTER at checkout. Not only will you be automatically entered to win, but you'll also receive $5 off your cart as a bonus. I'm totally doing this. I'm doing it. I'm totally doing it. Winners will be randomly selected. Wouldn't that be funny if we won? Winners will be randomly selected.
We'll stream it live if we win.
And notified via email from DoorDash on July 10th. If you win, you can redeem your Grill Master experience at a later date. This experience includes everything you need for a perfect barbecue. Aldi private brand meat and seafood, grilling utensils, seasoning, and more, all valued up to $250. We need a grill too, I guess, but I guess
we have a grill, darling.
You'd have to do that. So, all right. So you have to go to DoorDash, not Instacart. DoorDash goes to Aldi?
I assume so. Again, right. I don't buy stuff like this.
Well, we do DoorDash all the time.
Okay.
We do for dinner. Like, sure. What do you want for dinner? I don't know. Let's just have something delivered. Click, click, click. 30 minutes later, we've got Chinese food or whatever.
Right.
So this is Aldi meat through DoorDash. All right, I'm winning it. I'm totally winning it.
Well, so I mean,
I'm gonna win.
What I found interesting. You're crazy.
I'm calling it out. I'm claiming it in the universe. I'm gonna win this.
So what I find interesting is, Aldi is so well known for being a low price operator that really, although they're pretty good at social media marketing, and you'll certainly see them on Facebook, and they don't do TV advertising so much, a little bit here and there. They don't do giant marketing programs or innovative promotions. They have great products at great prices.
Oh, wait, I'm looking for this online.
What their thing is.
So there's the Aldi banner. I'm clicking on it. Sorry.
I'm sorry, was I interrupting you?
No. Does it even say anything about the?
Okay. Thank you, darling. You can report back.
We'll report back.
You can report back. So, I mean, I think it's interesting that they're doing a promotion like this and being such a low-cost operator.
Right. Well, and I think it's interesting that they're really promoting their meat, telling you that, hey, it's good enough. You can even serve it at your own barbecue. So it's great.
All right. So next story. Scroll down here. Following on last week's story, so we're taking a look inside Walmart's plan to sell its private brands on Roblox. So if you don't know Roblox, it's a video game, kind of immersive world out there that if you're, I guess, 14 or 15 or 12 or whatever, you might be experiencing all the time. So Walmart is stepping into the virtual world by promoting its and selling its private label brands on Roblox. Let's explore what this means for the retail giant and its customers. So Roblox. So which brand are they starting out with? Well, we talked about the relaunch of No Boundaries last week.
Right.
So certainly a brand targeted much more towards the teen crowd. They're expanding their digital footprint by launching into a Roblox activation centered around its Gen Z focused No Boundaries private brand. The venture begins in July, coinciding with the brand's relaunch in stores and online. Announced on June 13th, the $2 billion new brand or redesigned brand is set for a major comeback. This investment in Roblox, let's see here, we're going to talk about this, is part of Walmart's broader strategy to engage Gen Z innovatively. Walmart has ensured that the No Boundaries Roblox experience is valuable to players and authentic to the brands. So it's certainly an interesting way to go to market. Denise Incandela, EVP of Walmart U.S. Apparel and Private Brands, said users will be able to buy real-world No Boundaries items directly in the experience. So you're not actually So they might also be shipping you a pair of jeans or whatever, but you can wear them as a character in the experience. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't
All
it?
right.
Unlocking a free virtual twin. So you buy the outfits, you get the outfit virtually as well.
Oh, so I get them in real life and then I can put them on my avatar.
On your avatar. Absolutely.
All right.
To create the experience, Walmart partnered with a company called Geek, which is GEEIQ, a data platform specializing in Roblox brand competitor analysis and player insights. Geek helped Walmart understand the most popular in-game items and identify opportunities with the Roblox world. This collaboration led to, here's the world, the creation of Walmart Discovered, a unique Roblox experience launched in September. Here, players can discover popular Roblox experiences, purchase items from over 350 content creators, and vote for their favorites. Walmart Discovered has seen impressive engagement with over 20 million visits in 6 months and a 96.3% approval rating. Surprisingly, 65% of players are over 18, debunking the myth that Roblox is just for kids. So Justin Breton, head of innovation and partnerships at Walmart, said, "We are engaging with the core customer that we intend to engage with by showing up on the Roblox platform. A significant aspect of Walmart's Roblox strategy is user-generated content, or UGC. Using Geek's tools, Walmart identifies creators whose items resonate with the community. Over 1.5 million UGC items have been claimed, and these creators will also contribute to Walmart's private label strategy." Denise Incandela went on to say, "We're working with a prominent UGC creator from our Roblox community to curate virtual outfits inspired by the real world No Boundaries line." So here's actually one of the, you can get a No Boundaries handbag here. It looks like a crocheted kind of like grandma style handbag there, and to create your virtual outfits and discover them. So to drive awareness, Walmart plans to leverage social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and influencers. Of course, this is where that community is. Their marketing strategy is to connect with Gen Z on these popular platforms. What do you think of this one? You don't know.
I'm not a Roblox user, so I don't have a point of reference for that. But I think if I'm playing it and I want to put clothes on my avatar, maybe I'll buy it because I think, oh, I can get it and then put it on my avatar.
I mean, they're used to building entire worlds.
Are Gen Z kids really buying their own clothes, or are their parents buying them for them? Like, they click on it, are they going to have like a credit card to buy?
I don't think you have to buy both. And there's credit cards built into these because there's all these kind of level up extras you can buy. You want to build a mansion, it's going to cost you a little bit to do this.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of Gen Z kids anymore, because our kids are Gen Y, and of course we're Gen X. So, the only Gen Z I know is our friend Caroline, and she's like a mystery. I don't know if you think she'd be doing this?
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's a great concept.
So
I just want to be able to shop the No Boundaries brand on the website.
Yeah.
Shop the outfits, which
we'll have to go to the
hard to
store
do
this
at this
weekend
point.
and see if we can find some of the No Boundaries product.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think it's interesting for Walmart to really be chasing that younger crowd because obviously they're that next spender. So,
right. I mean, and Walmart is just such a behemoth. Anything they do generates millions of dollars.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's our news for this week. Thank you, of course, for joining us. Make sure to catch us next week, every week, Wednesday at 1:00. And what do we ask them to do every week?
Please like and subscribe to our channel, Velocity Institute.
Yep. So make sure to go to YouTube and you can watch this later. I'm Christopher Durham.
And I'm Laraine Durham.
And this has been Velocity Institute Live.